Psychology shows that the secret to a youthful appearance often lies less in genetics and more in your mind. If you know people who seem to defy time, looking years younger than their chronological age, it's not just luck. Psychology reveals their youthful energy is often a direct result of specific mental frameworks and psychological habits. 1. Stress reduction through positive psychology. People who master this cultivate an optimistic mindset, consistently reframe setbacks as temporary, and actively focus on what they can control. This isn't just about thinking happy thoughts. Psychology calls this a low-cortisol lifestyle, managed through the principles of positive psychology. Chronic stress triggers a continuous release of the hormone cortisol, which directly damages skin collagen, accelerates cellular aging, and impairs the body's repair systems. What this means is that by practicing optimism and managing stress, you are actively lowering the biochemical agents that age you. Psychology research shows that a positive outlook can reduce inflammatory markers in the body, which are key drivers of age-related diseases. 2. Strong social connections. Those who appear youthful often invest significant time and energy into nurturing deep, supportive relationships. They prioritize connection, share vulnerability with trusted friends, and engage in meaningful social activities. This isn't just about being popular. It's about activating the body's rest and digest system. The field of psychoneuroimmunology has demonstrated that strong social bonds trigger the release of oxytocin, which counteracts cortisol's effects and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting calm and physical repair. Psychology research shows that individuals with robust social networks have stronger immune function, lower blood pressure, and a significantly reduced risk of premature mortality, effectively slowing the aging process at a biological level. 3. A purpose-driven life. Individuals who maintain their vitality often operate with a clear sense of direction and meaningful goals. They aren't just going through the motions. They are engaged in work, hobbies, or causes that provide a deep sense of psychological fulfillment. Psychology calls this having a strong sense of purpose. Pursuing goals that align with your core values provides a psychological buffer against daily stressors and existential anxiety. This sense of meaning activates reward pathways in the brain, releasing dopamine and promoting a state of well-being that reduces systemic inflammation. What this means is that having a why to wake up for in the morning gives your body a physiological reason to stay resilient and healthy. 4. Resilience and adaptability. People who age gracefully demonstrate a remarkable ability to bounce back from adversity. They view challenges not as insurmountable threats, but as opportunities for growth, learning, and strengthening their coping skills. This isn't simply being tough. It's what resilience psychology defines as a growth mindset. This psychological framework prevents the long-term physiological damage caused by prolonged stress. When faced with a setback, a resilient mind quickly regulates its emotional response, preventing the body from getting stuck in a chronic fight-or-flight state that damages cells and accelerates aging. Psychology research shows that practicing cognitive reappraisal, the act of changing your interpretation of a stressful event, can significantly lower cortisol levels and protect the body from the wear and tear of life's difficulties. 5. Consistent self-care practices. Those who look younger prioritize their physical and mental well-being with unwavering consistency. They protect their sleep, engage in regular physical activity, and make mindful nutrition choices not as a chore, but as an essential act of self-respect. From a psychological perspective, this is a behavior pattern rooted in high self-efficacy and internal locus of control. The brain mechanism is direct. Quality sleep allows for cellular repair and hormonal regulation. Exercise boosts blood flow and delivers nutrients to the skin, and proper nutrition fights oxidative stress. Psychology shows that when self-care becomes a non-negotiable part of your identity, you create a powerful, self-reinforcing cycle where your healthy mind supports a healthy body, which in turn slows the aging process. 6. Authentic living. People who maintain a youthful glow often live in deep alignment with their true selves. They express their feelings honestly, set boundaries, and pursue a life that reflects their genuine values, rather than one designed to meet external expectations. This reduces the immense internal stress that comes from cognitive dissonance or the psychological friction of pretending to be someone you're not. Living authentically minimizes the chronic, low-grade stress that activates the sympathetic nervous system and releases aging hormones. What this means is that the less energy you spend on internal conflict and social masks, the more resources your body has for rejuvenation and repair. Psychology research shows that authenticity is linked to lower levels of stress-related biomarkers and greater overall psychological well-being. So if you notice someone who looks younger than their age, psychology shows it often comes from how they manage stress, maintain relationships, and live with purpose. The mind-body connection literally affects aging at the cellular level, influencing everything from skin elasticity to immune function. Their youthful appearance isn't magic. It's a reflection of their psychological health. If you love psychology about wellness, longevity, and how the mind affects the body, subscribe because the next video reveals the psychology of sleep and how rest literally reverses aging.